Okay, welcome to another Money Morning Routine. Okay, so this morning I just got updated with my spending, and now I'm getting updated with my highlighting of my spending because we are already almost halfway through a spending tracker. So the only thing that I had come out besides my regular payday routine transactions was I had Spotify come out, which is one of my bills. I also did some shopping for some clothes at the downtown mall, and I was just waiting for that pending transaction to clear. It has. So I paid $4 for parking, and then the 126, let's talk about this for a second. So clothes I fit under my miscellaneous category. I just do not spend as much money on clothes to have its own category, say clothing, right? Oh, parking also goes in miscellaneous, even though I put it under parking. That was supposed to be miscellaneous. Okay, so because I don't spend a whole lot on clothing, I went and got some things for our trip. The clothing purchases, like I said, under my miscellaneous category, but I also don't have like a sinking fund for it. And when I do buy clothing, it's like so sporadic. It's not even in my budget. And so this is my checking account cushion ate this 126. So that's where I'm pulling that money from. I actually saw some really amazing community members I ran into while I was there. So that is how I handle my clothing purchases. Now let's go over here, move my highlighters over and this is my cash expense tracker. And over here, all I have is savings. I have no cash spending happening so far. The $30 I took from my fun envelope yesterday. If you follow me on Instagram, I shared that I stuffed my cash envelopes as well as put some money towards a savings challenge that I'm doing for my Volume 1 Savings Challenges book and got that done. Okay, as bills are coming out of my checking account expense tracker, let's go ahead and get them onto my budget. It's time to start filling out the actual column. So if we go through here, the paycheck and money for grandma is already on there. Dante's already on there. Sinking funds already on there. So Spotify, $12.96. Let's go over here. So Spotify, $12.96. So as bills are coming out, I'm filling out my actual column on my budget. I also am keeping updated on my meal plan calendar. I just need to write, I'm just going to put an arrow right here because we're going to be out of town. And so I'm just going to say vacation because obviously we are going to be using my vacation money to be eating out for that. Yesterday we ate out. It was a day yesterday. Okay, so, and it was eating out and it wasn't healthy. And so now I just feel blah and it's awful. Regretful decisions. Anyways, okay. So that's, all I have really going on with my Money Morning routine. What I did want to mention really quickly, go back to my expense trackers here. I probably get asked about 50 times a day how to track credit card spending. And so I want to do a whole video going over how I personally track credit card spending if I use credit cards on a regular basis. I don't. I usually only bother to use my credit card either when I'm traveling. We do use a credit card for my business, for all my business expenses, and we pay it off at the end of the month. But very quickly, okay, tracking my credit card spending would be the same as what you see here on my checking account. Keep in mind, one of the things that I think is very helpful to think about when you are tracking your spending is you are tracking your spending and not the movement of money, if that makes sense. So I think what trips people up when they're tracking their credit card spending is the payment itself. So for me, if I had credit card spending, I would have this account would be the name of my credit card. Now, starting balance on your credit card should be zero. Okay, you should not be carrying a balance. I want to make sure that you are using credit cards responsibly. So it should be zero. Then you're going to track the spending of money on that credit card, and your balance is going to be going from zero and it's going to be going up. It's going to be going up because that's not your money, essentially. You're borrowing money. And so as it goes up and your tracking period ends, it should tell you how much money you have to pay off on that credit card. When you make the payment, you should be taking money from your checking account and transferring and paying off your credit card. What did I just say? Don't worry about the movement of money. You're moving money from your checking account back onto your credit card. That's not necessarily the transaction that you need to close out your budget. So I think I need to do a video going over that because I get a lot of questions on that. But other than that, that is my Money morning routine.